Hello everybody, my name is Blind Senpai and welcome back to Star Citizen. In front of me is the Avenger Stalker. This is a bounty hunter ship and it's got a whole bunch of bells and whistles on it. That is really nice for bounty hunting, which is good since that's what it's for. Just quickly go over the weapons here. Just got a small weapon here, Sucker Punch Distortion Cannon. There's one on the other wing as well. And then I got some Marksman 1 missiles, 2 on either side. And then we have this gun right here. It's not actually coming up with a name for it right now. It is a ballistic Gatling gun type thing. So I will be showing that off as well. Just a quick look at the ship. It's got some nice curves to it. Definitely a very unique shape. This is Aegis Dynamics. They are the company that made the Saber as well as the Gladius. It's a very nice looking ship. So unlike the other Aegis ships, you actually don't enter from the side here. If you go in the back, it's a very clean design. You just can pop this hatch down and step right up in. And then this is why it's so good for bounty hunting, so I'll close this behind me. But here it has prisoner transport pods. So you can just put the prisoner in there and take them to wherever you need to. Pretty handy. And then going further into the ship, we have this little area. Oh, remember we are in alpha, so there might be some bugs here and there, but we go into this part of the ship, and there's actually a bed here as well, which is a really nice added feature. So again, bed is for if you're out in space, you can, come into the bed and close out your game there, and you'll be perfectly fine just floating in space until you come back. Without a bed, with something such as a fighter that doesn't have a bed, you have to go to a hangar when you sign out. So if you don't go to a hangar when you sign out, then it'll just autopilot you back to a hangar. But you can die when you do that. So anyway, going in here, this is the cockpit. So a nice view. It's nice and open. Plenty of viewing area. Got a nice display. Bunch of displays in front of us. Just a very nice looking cockpit. So yeah, I will go ahead and take this into Vandal Swarm, and we'll see how she does in combat. Alright, here we are in Vandal Swarm. I do have Anna with me again. Say hello, Anna.
Hello, everyone.
So Anna will, of course, be helping me fly and not be such a shitty pilot. But we'll see what this can do. So I can see right away, because we have that gimbaled weapon up front, I do have to lock the gimbal just to ensure that my weapons are getting on the targets. You can definitely see right off the bat, this isn't the fastest ship. It's kind of right in the middle of where we've seen so far. Okay, so these weapons actually have somewhat decent damage, it seems like. So yeah, we're at, I think it was 205 meters per second is the max velocity without the boost or the afterburner. Now I do have to be a little conservative because my gimbaled weapon, which I think deals more damage, does have ammo to it because it is ballistic. So I have to make sure. Whoa!
Yes.
Flying through the asteroid field. So I have to make sure that I conserve the ammo so I don't run out of that. So I'm only gonna be using that when I know it's on target, or when I think it's on target at least. It's got some decent maneuverability to it, as all the Aegis ships have had so far. So that is a good thing, and that is why I tend to like that company quite a bit. There are definitely some stronger weapons I could get on this. I know that my fixed weapons, the Sucker Punch Distortion Cannons, they are a size 1, and although they hit a little hard, there's definitely some size 2s I could put on instead that would hit a little bit harder.
Why
and probably
can't you
shoot
be
a little
this nice
faster.
all of the time?
Thanks, Anna. Comm stab on.
Com stab on.
We do have some missiles too, so I might have to check out how strong those are. Lock missile.
Locking missile.
Fire missile. We'll see that.
Unloading.
See if that can hit the target. Whoa, he's spinning out of control. Actually, I don't think it fired. Must have just barely gotten out of my range for my for firing my missile. I do like that there's 40 flares and 40 chaffs. That is nice. It seems like all too often some ships don't have enough countermeasures, and you really have to be conservative with them, which is not an easy thing to do when you have a lot of missiles getting shot at you. Can't always depend on hiding in the asteroid fields and running from the missile that way. Alright, this is the elite wave, so I can be a little less conservative with my ammo. Lock missile.
Locking on.
Fire missile. We'll see how this missile goes.
Unloading.
Whew. Kill
Local
him, but then blow up the ship.
control.
They're trying to hit me, but ship has decent maneuverability, so they're having a hard time doing that. Whew. I got in right behind that guy too. He was just behind me. Okay, somehow I shot him through his ship as well. Interesting. I only have 200 shots left in this gimbaled weapon, but whoa! Tried tackling me or something. I can see too that I don't really have much for shields, unless they're just not showing up for some reason. So I kind of wonder how the armor is. I would assume if this is a bounty hunter ship, you'd want at least good armor, if not shields and armor. So I'm guessing it's halfway decent, at least. Lock missile.
Locking target.
Fire missile.
Unloading.
Coming into the asteroid field here, so I gotta be a little careful. Alright. That's a kill. Didn't blow up the ship yet though. I will do that. Maybe. There we go. So again, just because of the speed differences, it is hard to get both the different types of weapons on the target from a distance. Unless I'm flying pretty much straight at them and they're not, you know, flying anywhere. It's gonna be very hard to get them on there. So another way to optimize isn't necessarily just flat out damage, but just making sure that the speed for the weaponry is roughly the same, because that'll make it a little bit easier. Wave 5 here. This will probably be the last wave I do. I think I have a pretty good grasp of how this feels. It's really nice and maneuverable. It's not very fast. I actually haven't done the afterburner yet. I guess I'll do that now just to see where it gets to. So it looks like 315 meters per second is the velocity with the afterburner. So not a super fast ship. I would actually say this is actually a pretty good ship for someone who's just starting. So maybe even like a second ship for someone. If they got the Mustang Alpha or the Aurora MR, I think they would, either way, I think they would feel pretty comfortable with this one coming from either of those ships. Oh, about to pass out here. Hopefully I don't. Alright. But it kind of feels almost like it's right in the middle of them, so it's not quite as slow as the Aurora MR, not quite as fast as the Mustang Alpha, but it kind of has the handling from the Mustang Alpha, and it has you know, like the bed from the Aurora MR. I would definitely say this is a good ship, good second ship for someone. And maybe even first ship, but I'm not sure if there's a game package that includes this one as a starting ship. So if there is, I would say this definitely could be considered a starter ship. I would feel right at home with this if this was my first ship. So, and you know, you could upgrade the weapons so you hit a little bit harder if you want, which is something I would definitely do. And really, you're not stuck with a bad ship at all. You could do some good damage with it. But alright, so that is the end of Wave 5, so I'm going to wrap it up for this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like. Let me know what you thought of the Avenger in the comments down below. And while you're here, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.